back to another episode, and I've got my good mate Leroy here. He's got another Mooer multi-effects. Which one is this one, man?
Today we're looking at the GE150 PRO, Trav. This also comes in a Pro Li, so the Li version has a built-in lithium-ion battery. We're just looking at the standard Pro here today, but it's a very, very fully functioned multi-effects amp modeling unit. All right, so this particular unit has 9 effects blocks. You've got effects, distortion, amplifier, cabinets, noise gate, EQ, modulation, reverb, and delays. This particular unit has 50 preset slots. So you've got four slots here, and then you've got 50 banks to save them in. This particular unit has left and right outputs, so it's got stereo left and right outs. It's got an OTG port, which is what you would use for recording. It uses very small amount of power, only 300 milliamps, this particular one. Alrighty, let's have a quick look at some of the unit features. You can see we've got our number and we've got a name. We can change the name of that patch to whatever we choose it to be. You can see there's a few icons lit up in the chain showing you what's actually switched on and creating that sound. The icons are also displayed here with these LEDs. You can see we don't have a distortion on, but we do have an amplifier on. Some of the other features we have a tap tempo because we have a rhythm section. So with our rhythm section, it's a drum machine. You can hear that there. You can change the beat, you can change the BPM and the volume, and lots of different types of sounds in there with the rhythm. The tap tempo is great for setting your own beat. If we head into the system, you can see we've got our own input level, which is very handy to have. You've got screen adjustments. We've got a cabinet sim through, so if we wanted to send one of the outputs to a mixing desk with the cabinet switched on, we could, and then the other output we could send to an amplifier with the cabinet switched off, we could do that as well. The other option we have is a global EQ, which is a fantastic thing to have on a multi-effects unit these days. What that allows you to do is it allows you to change the EQ of all your settings with one EQ block. So instead of having to go into your patches and change the settings on each one of those patches, you can actually just change all of them using the global EQ. Now you would use this if you went to, say you've set up all your sounds at home and they sound fantastic on your speakers. You might then go to a rehearsal studio and they're way too bassy. You can use the global EQ just to take some bass out of it so that you don't have to go into the individual patches. Next we have the Spillover, which is essentially your reverb trails and effects trails. So if you have a delay that's got a really long trail, you can choose whether to have that to continue. Once you change patches to a different patch, that trail can continue, or you can change it so that it switches as soon as you switch patches. Then you've got an OTG level, which is great for sending into your computer and doing all your recording and everything. All right, let's head back to our play screen now. So we use this knob here just to change between our patches. You can see them changing there. We use this knob here to actually see what's in the patch and to make changes and make adjustments. So we've got a hall reverb. We can basically move that along. You can see it's flashing, showing us what we're into. And then we can go in there and switch it on or off. If we want to make adjustments within it, we just head down to this one, press the button, make our adjustments, and then we can actually save it just using this one here. Go back to our play screen. With our expression pedal, we can actually use this expression pedal to do a whole lot of things. You can assign this to any parameter of any effect block and volume control as well. So it's fantastic for that. This particular model has 55 inbuilt preamps and 20 user slots. So it comes loaded with amplifiers, but then you can jump onto the Mooer website and you can actually download a bunch of the free ones there as well and find one that you like and you can add those to it. It's also got 26 inbuilt cabinets and then 20 user slots for your own IRs if you choose to. So it's also got a drum machine, as I said, and a looper. So if we go back to the play screen and we hold these two down, we go to the looper function. You can see our button A represented here is our record, play and dub button. So if we record a loop, let's just quickly do a quick loop. Press play again. If we want to overdub, we can. want to stop it, you can see it's foot switch B. Very handy to have a 2-button looper because you can record, you can play, you can overdub, and then you can stop instantly without having to double tap. And if we want to clear it, we can just hold that down. You can see it's got the clear function. Our C button becomes a drum on and off. And then our D button takes us back to the original one. Now, if we want to jump up and down banks, so we're in bank number 2 at the moment, we push this down, it goes up to bank 3, as you can see. So now we're in bank 3. If we want to come back down to bank 2, we just push these two. Come back down to where we were, bank 2. Nice and simple. Now, if we hold these two together, you'll see we get a tuner, which you can have so that it bypasses, as in it doesn't make any noise when you're actually tuning, or you can just choose to have it just basically turn all the effects off, but give you a signal. Let's head back to the play screen. All right, so it's a really affordable unit packed full of features, and Mooer's put some great sounds in here from the factory. So you've got a whole bunch of different types of amplifiers. You've got clean amplifiers, you've got distorted amplifiers, and then you've got lead gain settings. You've also got a lot of fun settings and sounds with polyphonic pitch shifting and all kinds of stuff going on. So let's just play through a couple of sounds. One bank up, and we're on the JCM 900. Let's just go back down. We've got a nice blues lead here. You can hear it's got a nice delay on it and a nice reverb. The wonderful thing about multi-effects is they'll keep you playing longer and longer because there's so many interesting sounds in there. Anyway, this is the GE150 Pro. Highly recommend it. Check it out.